Hello guys and welcome back. Sorry that we didn't have enough time to finish off the coursework before the your revision week and all that. So we just got a few days now before the exams, and I thought I should catch up with you on a few things before you get to do the exams. So I think the final part of topic 9 is the part where you have to draw the graphs, sketch graphs of hyperbolic functions. So that's what I wanted us to have a look at in this lesson, yeah, so that you are more confident to be able to do it and to be able to submit your assignment if you have to do that before. I don't know when you have to finish it, but if it's not open for you, I'm probably going to open it up for you and mark it for you if Rob is not going to mark it for you. Okay, I think he will if it's open. Okay, guys, let me share my screen with you. Can't find my pen. Oh, I think it's not plugged in. Okay, let's plug it in. So we got all right, where are my glasses now? So we're looking at hyperbolic functions here. These are the okay, so you would have I think you've had this in the lesson with Rob already on Moodle, sin x, which we pronounce as shine x. Shine x. Yeah. And that would be equal to half 1/2. Sorry. That would be equal to 1/2 or half of e to the power of x minus e to the power of minus x. Okay. The other one that we have as well is cosh. Is spelled like this, cosh, or it's pronounced cosh. Coshex, yeah, and that would be equal to half e to the power of x plus e to the power of minus x. Okay, the other one that we have is let me just, I like a bit of alignment. Oh, yep, I got it now. The other thing that you need to know, the other one of the hyperbolic functions, okay? So that you need to know, the next, okay? And I think people say than, the next, not tan, the next, okay? And that is usually equal to shine x over cosh x, and which is equal to e to the power of x minus e to the power of minus x over e to the power of x plus e to the power of minus x. So sign over cosh, shine over cosh, yeah? And you also have coshec x, which is equal to 1 over shine x, and you got check x, which is equal to 1 over cosh x, with an x, which is equal to 1 over tan x. So these are all of them, yeah? And I think we looked at them, like, we looked at them somehow in the first lesson that we had. Yeah, but now the main thing that is that you need to know how to sketch them, okay? Hyperbolic trig functions, you need to know how to sketch each and every one of them and to be able to do the transformations, yeah? So that's what we're going to be looking at now. So let's have a look. So let me clear my screen and then we can have a look at how to sketch the graph of, we can start off with the graph of cosh x, okay? Graph of cosh x. The graph of cosh x, okay, and you remember that cosh x is equal to half of e to the power of x plus e to the power of minus x. So you're always going to start off with drawing your axis, okay? And when you're being asked to sketch a graph, you're not going to just go off to the internet and get onto a graph plotter like Desmos or Symbolab and just pick up any just put the information there and just print it and copy and paste it. No, you are expected to use a pen and paper, a pencil and a paper, and do a rough sketch, do a good sketch of it, indicating all the key points on the graph, yeah? So you start off with your axis. Sorry, that is too squiggly. Let me get a proper line now. This is your y-axis, and this is your x-axis, yeah? And you have label them clearly, x and y, okay? And you know the first thing that you want to do is to try and sketch e to the power of x. I'm just going to use maybe a blue line to show you that one. If this is 1, no, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's write the numbers in. 1, 2, 3, and 4, yeah? Then e to the power of x would be that one that is going, like, cutting it up at the point when y is equal to 1 and just going towards infinity, yeah? This would be y is equal to e to the power of x, yeah? And then you would have the same thing but in the opposite direction, yeah? Touching it there and going all the way up to infinity. You have that one be y to the power of e. Y is equal to e to the power of minus x, yeah? Now, we know that cosh x is halfway in between these two, okay? So you're just going to like sketch that halfway in between those two. That would be y is equal to cosh x in between those two, okay? Y is equal to cosh x. That's that one. And now you need to know how to do all the transformations for this y is equal to cosh x. You need to know how to transform it, okay? How to slide it, how to slide it to the left, to the right, up or down, yeah? Okay, and that's what we're going to look at next. Y is equal to cosh x. Let's say you have y is equal to cosh x plus 1 then that is just telling the graph to slide itself up by 1. So nothing is going to change. Okay, nothing is going to change except that this graph is not going to start from 1. You're going to slide it up by 1, so it's going to start off from 2, and everything else will remain the same. Let me join this up. Let me drive this up a little bit more so that I can demonstrate to you. Okay, let's use a different color. So y is equal to cosh x plus 1 is going to move that graph to this point, because if this is 1, then it will move it by 1, and that will take it to 2, but it will still be the same graph cutting all the way up you know. Okay, so it will be that graph that is sliding itself up there. So maybe if you're sketching, you need to show y is equal to cos x and show y is equal to cos x plus 1, yeah? So this would be y is equal to cos x plus 1. Now y is equal to, you could also be asked to sketch y. Sorry, let me use a black one. Y is equal to cos 2x, okay? And that one is just going to make it like half smaller. So yeah, so you probably still going to be going through, but it will be steeper, okay? It will be steeper than what it should have been. Okay, you have a steeper graph. Oops. Wow, I need to come out of that, please. Okay. And I think you can also have 2y is equal to cos x. Y is equal to 2 cos x, yeah. So, and I told you that that is to do with the amplitude. So kind of, okay, that is too much now. There's too much going on there now. So let's say this is y is equal to cos x. Then y is equal to 2 cos x. Maybe this is 1 here. We'll just take the whole thing up. Yeah, we'll just take the whole thing up to 2 there, okay? And of course, you can have y is equal to minus become the cos x minus cos. Basically, that's what cos x is on screen. And we want to look at the graph of cos x as sin x. And we said that sin x is equal to e to the power of x minus e to the power of minus x, minus, yeah, over 2, yeah? So let's say you have your axis. I'm getting better at drawing these lines, x and y. You have e to the power of x. This is e to the power of x. Minus e to the power of x should have been that one going that way, but it's not going to go that way this time because it's e to the power of minus x should have been that one going that way, but it can't go that way this time because it's minus e to the power of minus x. So we're going to start to draw it from here. Not the best at drawing these things. Right then. Okay, so that will start from here. Touching the 1 and going down, okay? And then let's use the blue one to show our shine X. Shine X would be the one that is halfway in between those two. So halfway in between this is going to be 1 here, and this is going to be -1. So shine X should be going through 0 if it is halfway in between. Trying to touch that one. And then trying to touch this one, okay? So kind of like that type of shape, okay? So that will be shine X in between those two, yeah? You don't need to draw these two, but you need to know, recognize the shape, that's the shape of shine X, okay? And of course, you should know about the transformations, okay? What happens when you transform them. I can't do it for all of them, but what I can do is I can take you off to Desmos and show you what it looks like so that you can practice all of them, okay? You can practice sketching them. So let's stop the share. So let's have a look at what Shine X looks like. Shine X. Yeah, it's that one I told you. Okay. It's that one I told you that is in between e to the power of x and e to the power of minus x. So it's definitely one of those ones. It's definitely that one. If you had e to the power of x, sorry. So if you had e to the power of x, let me draw e to the power of x so that you know. Let's make a sketch of e to the power of x. Let me get this one off. It'll come in here. E y is equal to e to the power of x. Can you see? Yeah. And then let's draw the graph of y is equal to minus e to the power of minus x. You can see that now. You can see this one now going in between the two of them, yeah? So you know what I was trying to draw now for you, like the shape that you have in the middle. Yeah, it's that one that is going in between e to the power of x and e to the power of minus e to the power of minus x. Now let's see what it looks like when it's been transformed. I'm going to get rid of these guys, the e to the power of x and the e to the power of minus x. And I'm going to show you what that looks like when we have the negative one. Y is equal to minus shine x. Oops, I missed something. Yeah, it's just taking it the same thing but in the opposite direction. Yeah, the same graph but in the opposite direction. And if so, you're going to sketch the same graph but in the opposite direction. If you were to do y is equal to shine shine 2x, you can see that has made the steepness smaller, yeah? So it's still going through the same point, but it's gone halfway in between. So you can see this one now is on 0. So you need to be playing with this now. It's made them all like between here and here. It's a good one, yeah? It's taking it halfway in between the two of them here. Between this and this is halfway in between it. So and in between that one and that one is halfway in between. Still touching 0, yeah? Still touching 0. So yeah, so that's y is equal to shine 2x. How about 2 shine x? Do you spot anything? Y is equal to 2 shine x. Did it make any difference? Let's put a different one. Y is equal to shine 2x. Slightly different, yeah? Y is equal to 2 shine x. I think if you're having a sketch, if it's a sketch, it's going to be a sketch. You're not going to be able to, well, why didn't you change the color for this one? Let's choose a different color. Sine 2x. Sine 2x is kind of halfway in between. 2 sine x is kind of taking it higher, I think. I don't know why it didn't change the colors for me. Pulling the graph up by, yeah, it's taking it up by 1, yeah, but still going through 0, yeah. Is there any other thing? You've seen the -1 and you've seen 2 sine x and sine 2x. So yeah, let's stop that share and we can have a look at the graph of tan x. Graph of tan x. I'm going to share my graph. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, all drawings. Okay. I like to use black for my titles. Graph of tan x. Okay. We know that tan x is equal to sin x over cos x. Okay. So if you did a little bit of mathematics, you would have I don't know, I don't want us to go into that because you're not required to go into that, but you just need to know how to sketch it and what the graph looks like. Okay, you just got the x-axis and the y-axis, and you got an asymptote up there and another asymptote down here, and you got that one. Yeah, that's it. Excuse my drawing. Okay, it's going in between touching 0 and trying to cut off that one up to that asymptote there, but not touching it. As you know about asymptotes, is tending towards it but not touching it. Yeah. So let's see what that one looks like on Desmos. I'm going to take these ones off, take this off, and take this off, take this off. Okay, so you can see that one. You can see the okay, the asymptotes. The asymptotes would be at x is equal to 1. Yeah, so you have here is 1 and -1. Okay, so that's it. That's it for. Okay, y is equal to minus tan x. Yeah, that would just be in the opposite direction, the same graph but inverted. Yeah, in the opposite direction. How about y is equal to tan 2x? Yeah, that is going to make it a little steeper. Yeah, so it's still going to try to touch that asymptote. It's still going to try to touch this asymptote here, and it's still going to go through 0, but it's going to be steeper. Okay, by a half. Okay, how about 2 than x? Yeah, so now that will change. The asymptote is going to be higher. Okay, so instead of having, because you have 1 than x, now you're going to have 2 than x. That's going to take it higher to the point 2. Yeah, so that's going to take it up. It's still touching 0, but now it's going to try to be tending towards 2 and -2. Yeah, so you've seen the -1, you've seen, and let's try something else. 2 than 2x. Yeah, So that's different. Let's see what tan 2x on its own looks like. Yeah, so that's tan 2x on its own. Yeah, but 2 than 2x is still kind of on 1. So you have to mess about with this and play with it. I cannot explain everything to you, but you have to play with it and see the behavior of all of it so that you can be able to complete your assignments, okay? And you don't want to pick up a graph from here and put it in your homework. What you want to do is see how it's behaving and try and sketch it, okay? Okay, so you also need to know how to sketch the graph of cosec x. You also need to know how to sketch the graph of sec x and cosine x, okay? So let's do these ones quickly, and then you can mess about on Symbol Lab and see how you can get the transformations of these ones, okay? Yeah, so cosec is definitely cosec x is equal to 1 over sine x. So okay, so you would have if this is oh, my drawing is so poor. If this is y is equal to sine x, then you have cosec x is that one. Use a different colored pen. Okay. Yeah. So it's that one, 1 over sine x. Okay, so it's that one. So you have to play around on Symbol Lab and see the transformations of these ones. And I'll take it to Symbol Lab again, and we can have a look at how they are behaving. But let's just have a brief look at all the rest of them, yeah. And you can have check x. One over cos x. Okay, you remember your cos x is the one that looks like a C shape, yeah. Cos x is the one that looks like a C shape passing through one, that one. Okay, y is equal to cos x. 1 over cos x would be y is equal to 1 over cos x. Well, the only thing there is it doesn't, let me use a different color. Sorry, guys. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so it has an asymptote there. Yeah, x is equal to 0, so it doesn't touch it, slides down. Okay, so that's that one. We'll have a look at the transformation Symbol Lab. Yeah, this is for check x, graph of check x. Okay, you can have the graph of cosine x, cos x. Let's have a look at the graph of cos x. Okay, so cos x would be equal to 1 over tan x. So I'm going to take these off. Yeah, you know what your tan x is? Yeah. Again, I'm going to start off by drawing tan x. Okay. Tan x is the one that is on that is going through. Okay. Is that one trying to touch that line y is equal to 1 and y is equal to -1, but not touching it? So cosine x is 1 over that one, so it will be this one up here and down here. Okay, so that would be y is equal to x. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at symbol lab and see what is there and how we can play with these new ones that we've looked at as well. This would be y is equal to cosec x. It doesn't recognize that. It doesn't recognize that. Well, let's see if there's another name. Cosec. Does it write it differently? Cosec. Let's take off the E and see whether it's going to recognize it. Nope. Y is equal to check x. Okay, at least it picked up that one. Y is equal to check x. Okay, it's that one. And y is equal to check 2x. Let's try that one. Okay, you can see that one is a little steeper than the other one. Is still touching 1 and it's still tending towards 0. Yeah, but a little bit steeper. Yeah. Then you can have y. Let's see what y is equal to 2. Check x would look like. Check x. Y is equal to 2. Check. Is that 2? 2. Check x. What is that? Y is equal to 2. Check x. I don't know where I picked some extra. Yeah, so that's amplified it, kind of taking it up to 2 instead of 1. So it's cutting the y-axis at 2, but still tending towards 0. Yeah. Y is equal to -2. Check x. Check x. Yeah. Yeah, that's just going to invert it. Yeah, it's just going to invert it. So when you're drawing, you're going to draw your axis. You're going to try and show the first one, and then maybe you can show the other one. Okay, you can show. At 2 p.m. Okay, got it. Where's my work? Okay, here we are. So yeah, those are the transformations. You can always play with these ones and see how it behaves and know how to sketch it. Okay, for I think Rob is going to be marking them, so you need to know how to sketch it. Sorry guys that this all happened. Usually we play in class with this and we try some numbers in the calculator and see how it behaves and see what to look out for. Yeah. What about y is equal to cortex? That's a good one to check. Yeah, so you can see that one now, like an inverse function proper. Okay, y is equal to cot 2x. Let's try another one. Y is equal to cot 2x. Yeah, so that is a little bit steeper. It still has the same everything, just a little bit steeper. Okay, it's still trying to touch that the asymptote from the y is equal to than x. Yeah, so yeah, it's still trying to touch that one, but this time it's just a little bit steeper. Let me see what is going to happen if we did 2 cos x. So that's moved everything, sliding it up by 2. Yeah, so instead of having the asymptote at 1, it's having it at 2. Yeah, so yeah. And how about y is equal to minus cos x? So it's happening on the other end, so you know how it's behaving now. Yeah, so now you need to practice all of this and revise them and know how to play with them for your homework. Let me see if I could try the check 1 over shine x. Y is equal to 1 over shine x. Let's try that. I'm going to get rid of these ones so that we can try. Y is equal to 1 over shine x. Yes, that's it. Yeah. So it has an asymptote at 0. X is equal to 0, and that's it really. Okay, it's halfway in between. Y is equal to shine x. Yeah. So yeah, that's it for that one. And I don't know why it's not recognizing it as check x. So I cannot do the y is equal to check. It's not. 2 times 1 over shine x. Yeah, so that's what's happened there. I don't really. Yeah, so you can definitely keep on messing about with this until you kind of find your way around it and you know what to do with it. Okay, that's where I'm going to end it. I think you need that to be able to submit the final homework that you have to submit before you begin to prepare for your exams. I'm going to have a look at your exam questions and see if I can take you through them, or if everything that you need is done. If I don't put anything up there, then it means that you don't need me to put anything up. I don't feel that you need me to put anything up there anymore. Okay, guys, I wish you the best of luck. Make sure that you try and complete everything that you have to do. Don't try and copy off each other, because we know when you're copying other people's work and we can tell, and then you will lose your marks, or the other person will lose their marks, or both of you might even lose your marks, and you don't want to waste your time, really. You can get somebody to support you at home to give you a good understanding so that you can do all of your homework, your assessments, and be able to do your exams on Monday. Yeah? Okay, guys. Bye now. Bye.